Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good with it? This video is gonna be kind of brief. I just want to come in and show y'all how these fools steady play and they BS around so much with the public that it don't make no sense. What we have to understand before I go into this, what we have to understand, the change within the movie industry, the music industry, the industry period is that stock have basically taken over everything. Stock has basically replaced, practically replaced a person going out finding a 9 to 5. If you got a little bit of money, you can invest in some stock. And basically, that's just the new way of the world. That's the part of the new world order. And once you understand that, you understand a lot of things that you see, and a lot of things that goes on around us every single day. Now, the thing with Will Smith and Chris Rock, we have to understand that that particular night when the Oscars was on, nobody knew the Oscars was on. Nobody knew. Part of it probably was because not that many people cared. And the Oscar is like a real old award show. People probably tired of it. Everybody, getting tired of that. People want something new. But the Oscar was on that particular night, and the ratings was extremely low. Like I said, nobody knew it was on. It's not popular the way it used to be. Due to the fact that the ratings was extremely low, I believe they had to think of something, and think of something quick to boost the ratings. Like I said, not that many people knew that the Oscars was even on that night. But the second that fake incident happened with Chris Rock and Will Smith, it went viral. Everybody knew the Oscars was on. The ratings shot straight through the roof. The ratings went straight through the roof. Now, Will Smith, I'm quite sure after that particular night, him and Jada stock went up. I'm quite sure that after that night, Chris Rock stock went up. The Grammy owners or whatever, the owners of the Grammys, I'm quite sure they stock went up. Everything is about stock now, making investments. So again, like I said, since we know that, you have to look at it like this. This is how I knew that whole incident was fake right off the bat. This is how I knew it. If you have you ever, some of y'all, I'm quite sure some of y'all have done it. Some of y'all may have slapped a person before or punched a person. Now, anybody with common sense know that if you slap a person, or if you still on a person, you punch a person, whatever. If you do that, I don't give a damn if in your mind you think, hey, this guy's a punk, wussy, he ain't gonna do nothing. I don't care if you think that in your mind. You got the right to think that. That the person that you is about to slap, you got the right to think that, he's not gonna do nothing. But if y'all look at the way Will Smith smacked him, let me back up a little bit. Now, me personally, if I smack a person, if I hit a person, I make the first move, my next move is going to be bracing myself, or now I'm in defense, because regardless of what I think about this person, if he a punk, he a wussy, he going to do something, if he not, regardless of all that, when you hit a person, you don't know what a person going to do. So your next reaction is to go into defense stand in case a person tries to, in that situation, Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, And then he immediately turned away without hesitation. He turned away and he walked off. He turned away and walked off as if he knew for a fact nothing was going to happen. And the reason he knew for a fact, because it was all fake. He smacked that man, he fake smacked him. And then he turned around and pimped off. He turned around and he pimped off. So how could you hit another man? How could you hit another man and then turn around and walk away without even worrying about if he gonna attack you from behind, because you just put your hands on this man? Will wasn't worried if Chris Rock was gonna run up behind him and do something. No, he wasn't worried. And the reason he wasn't worried was because he knew that Chris Rock wasn't gonna do anything. He knew that. He knew it for a fact. So now what we got? Everything is viral. Will, like I said, him and Jada stock most likely shot straight through the roof, whatever they invested in. We know they invested into films and movies and all this stuff, because that's what they do. They actors. They get up there and they portray to be something that they're not. Will Smith been doing it practically all his life. Jada too. Chris Rock too. So this is a business now. This is a business. And like I said, the way of the world is different now. Everything, is practically based on having stock. That's what everything, that's how everything works now. But I want to show y'all proof. I already said, I already told y'all that it was fake. And I already gave y'all one clue, one fact. I gave y'all one fact that, when you hit a person, you strike a person, you slap a person, whatever the case may be, your next move is going to be, you're going to go in defense because you don't know what they're going to do. If they're going to strike back or you got to defend yourself, that's natural. Will didn't do any of that. He didn't do any of that because he knew there was no repercussion. He knew that Chris Rock wasn't going to swing back. He knew because, and I'm telling you how many times they rehearsed it. They rehearsed it over and over and over. Now look at this. This is what I want to show y'all. And we all know when Will Smith hit Chris Rock, this is what we saw. When Chris Rock first cracked the joke, this is what we saw. This is what we saw. See Jada on the screen looking crazy with the fake eye. Come on, Jada, you a comedian, actress also. You know how this goes. Especially Will, your husband. He definitely know how it goes. So what was the beef about? It was funny. Or should I say that was part of the act, Will Smith. So how did you go from cracking up? Because that's just like that. He not giggling. He's laughing because it was funny. He's laughing. So he's laughing. Now you see him after he slapped Chris Rock. He turns and walk away without a worry in the world. He's not worried if this man going to try to hit him for what he just done. He's not worried about any of that. But the killing part was, this how you know it was staged. And this one Will let everyone that was supposed to know. Listen what I'm saying. This is the part where Will let everyone that was supposed to know it's not real, that it's fake. When he went and accepted his award, this is what he did. So who do you think he was talking to? Who was he copying? He's talking to his people. He's talking to his crew. It's no accident. I mean, it may look like to the average person, of course, it's gonna look like, oh, he's sharp down a nice suit, he feeling himself, just got his hand in his. The average person don't even do that. We gotta understand everything in this world is about signs and symbols, and I mean everything. It ain't nothing around us that we see every day that is not connected to a sign and a symbol. It was all fake. Look what he doing. He talking to his people like, yeah, y'all, it's all good. Y'all know what I do. I'm Will Smith. I'm the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I've been fooling you. I've been fooling you chumps for a long time. A long time. This is how they play. So we know that no one in their right mind would put their hands on a person and then just walk away like nothing ain't gonna happen. The only way that you would turn and walk away knowing that something is not gonna happen is if you just know for a fact this man is a punk. Yeah, who know that about Chris Rock? I mean, everybody from Jersey and the East Coast that grew up with this man say this man don't play them type of games. So in order for him, if he's known for not playing those type of games, and then he turn around and play them, what does that say? What does it say? Y'all know how we do. We ain't no fools. We far from it. I'm out. Peace.